of all, we are in Atlantic City, New Jersey, the Vegas of the North, and Being a Strong Plantbuilt team has just finished competing in powerlifting. I went 8 for 9, could have probably gone 9 for 9 if I really pushed that ugly second deadlift. I hit all my openers, second squat, second bench, and the second deadlift I hit my third attempt. So probably the best performance. 170, so I requested 172.5. Alexi says I'm ready for 175, but just taking it easy, conservative. So it is more than my ever attempted PR last year, so that's good. Pretty happy about that. I'm gonna try 172.5 for the third attempt, which is more than I've tried in the gym ever. Coach says I'm ready for 175, but I'm gonna take it easy. And I really wish the third attempt was 3 red plates.
Okay, let's go.
Not 2 reds and a blue and some change. Let's watch Katie. I think she's gonna attempt some big shit.
418.
She's on the platform. She's also on Big and Strong Plantbuilt team. Strong vegan here.
Robert!
Yeah. Man, I wish I had those leverages.
All right, judges say that's a good lift for Katie.
Those are nice angles. Hey! Yeah. Okay.
So,
we got Daniel also.
what about your form today?
Daniel,
About my form?
What's your condition?
My condition's fine, actually. I ate so much. It was a 24-hour weigh-in, so unlike a 2-hour weigh-in, I just ate all the food yesterday. Calories were in food, calories were in drinks. So I don't usually do that because I usually do SAPL, and it's 2 hours. So this is very different. I woke up full.
It's not your first time in Mr. America.
No, second time.
Second time?
Let's watch Daniel too, my good friend. He's also on Vegan Strong team. He does this without a belt, which is interesting. And he does USDA.
It's not your first time here.
No, I was here last year with the same team. So we decided to come here last year because this was a relatively large competition, a relatively large expo with different types of competitions. So we have, I think we planned to do 6 teams. Last year, I think we planned to do 5 teams. This year we added strongman. Last year we did powerlifting, powerlifting, CrossFit, kettlebell sports, bodybuilding, and then Olympic weightlifting. Unfortunately, I don't think enough people signed up, not from our team, but just overall. So we had to push our Olympic lifters to CrossFit, which is not preferred, but they just, decided not to have that. But we had little amount of people for kettlebell last year, and they still competed, And this year, kettlebell's tomorrow. I think all of the other sports are today, and then strongman, we actually have quite some competitors, which I'm really sad that I missed it. It was at the same time as powerlifting, but it was super fun.
380.
Horse loaded! All right!
Here we go, let's hear it. Here we go, come on. Wow, judges say that's a good lift.
My bad, Shay.
He'll be followed by
Okay.
Daniel, and then the final squat.
That's interesting. Usually when they do gear check, they announce it before the lift, right? They'd be like blah, blah, blah PR, or blah, blah, blah blah record, state, world, whatever. I don't think they said that, because I would have stayed on the platform. That's funny.
So,
Huh?
We need to know about your feelings.
Oh, it felt light. I felt confident, especially when my coach said I got all 175 kilos and this was 172 and a half. Because in the gym, when I was testing maxes, I tried 171 and I failed it for, I think, 2 reasons. A, I was alone, so my sticking point is a little bit high, was a little bit higher. So I wasn't just like here, so I could drop it on safeties. I went all the way up, and then I was like, all right, if I come up and fail forward, that just won't be nice. So I was like, fuck it, and I just put it on safeties. But it felt light, so it makes sense why I got this. I'm super excited. Yeah, another squat PR, Mr. America, which is 7.5 kilos more than last year. Let's eat, and then let's do bench.
Did you feel some of difference with federation? This federation and
Yeah,
the
it uses a
UCPL?
stupid squat bar that hurts my elbow. I hate squat bar and I hate deadlift bar. Most people do like squat and deadlift bar. I do not, because squat bar just pushes my elbows a little bit more down. People say it's like more stable or whatever. They're the same. Deadlift bar it's more bendy. So you pull, and it doesn't fucking leave the ground. And a lot of people are like, oh, it's like lifting from blocks. No, it's not, because lifting from blocks, you set your ass closer to the bar initially, and your knees angles are different. And with the deadlift bar, I set up for my deadlift normally, and I pull and pull and pull, and I'm like, God damn it, I'm not patient enough for that shit. So we'll see how it goes. Alexi says I got 190 on the deadlift. That's a long shot. My last PR was 182 and a half on a platform, 185 at the gym, but it was with a stiff bar. So we'll see.
We need to know about your team because you have a t-shirt today, vegan
I have
strong.
t-shirt and I have socks, but you can't
Yeah,
see because
socks.
they're just so chalky. But
Yes, vegan strong team. Okay.
yes.
We need to know about your team because for another countries it's not popular when
Athletes are vegan.
yes.
Why? It's not popular here either. It's not very common, but that's just because I think 1% of Americans are vegan. It's definitely becoming more popular. I think like 40% of Gen Z are vegan. 40%. I don't know if these stats are right, but I've read them in some newspaper. I would be shocked if it's like, I don't know, over 20, but it's, Anyways, the point is more than millennials and more than Zoomers, right? So with every generation, people think more about like, all right, our planet is fucking on fire. We eat animals for no good reason at all. There's thousands, hundreds of thousands in plants, and we eat 4 sad animals. Like, why? It's not sustainable and it's not good for you. People bitch about like, oh, tofu, phytoestrogens. Well, you feed animals with like hormones for growth and antibiotics their entire lives, and then you eat that. So like, if you're a man, you want to be a manly man, it's actually better to avoid dairy because that's a number 1 hormone, I guess, estrogen increasing thing and testosterone dropping thing that you can't possibly eat. And next is animal meat. So the amount of vegans everywhere is increasing, and that's why the amount of vegans that compete is increasing because, statistically, across all people, I guess, let's say, I don't know, what's the percentage of people that competes in powerlifting? 0.00, however many percent. So it's maybe the same percent in vegans. Actually, it's probably more in vegans because we really care about our health. We care about sports and being athletic and being active. There's a lot of people who go vegan for health, right? So that was one of my reasons. And I already was doing sports, but not on a competitive level.
Okay, tell me more about your team, history of team.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you the history from the beginning of time because I wasn't on it. And in the beginning, I don't know if they had a lot of powerlifters. I know for sure that they primarily had bodybuilders when they added more disciplines, more different sports. And I'm not exactly sure what the reasoning was or how. I know that they stopped competing just before COVID and clearly didn't go anywhere when everything was shut down. And then after COVID, regrouped, and thanks to Danny and Giacomo, we were up and running again. But they really put so much effort in making this happen. It's incredible.
And you try to explain that vegan it's not skinny persons and you can.
I don't think I need to explain. You look at my thighs and like, I don't like to flex really, but I mean, I'm not a small person. I'm 75 kilos. I compete in the 75 kilo weight category. Ryan Stills is a multiple times Masters world champion. You look at Nick Squires. I don't remember his ranking in IPL right now, but I'm pretty sure he won it one year.
But you know, people think that if you are vegan, you should the skinny and.
You can be skinny if you want. I just choose not to. So there's vegans who are skinny. There's non-vegans who are skinny. There's vegans who are unhealthy. There's non-vegans who are unhealthy. What I'm trying to say is, there's any population. It's like, let's say nationality. If you're whatever nationality, that doesn't mean you're good or bad. It's the same with like vegans, or if you're like, I don't know, gay or black or whatever. If you're vegan, it doesn't say too much about you. It just says that you don't consume and use animal products in your daily life. That's all. That's all it says, and it doesn't really say anything about the amount of muscle mass or weight on your body. It's definitely not hard to gain muscle mass, if that's your next question. Just eat a lot of calories. Let's see.
What's your bag today?
What's in my bag today? Okay, so I have 4 bananas. I have an apple. I got some fruit though. Okay, I have to take this out.
Where is the burger?
It's not a burger, it's a vegan fish sub that I got yesterday at Vegans R Us. We went there for dinner and I spent like $50 getting like cake and fries. And what else did you get? Quesadilla. So yeah, but it doesn't bother me to be full for bench, but I need to digest a little before deadlift, so I better bite into this nasty sub.
Enjoy your meal.
Keep getting what? Do you want my jacket?
How many times you need for warming up in your bench press?
How many times do I
Need for warming up?
Maybe 5. These are my friends Katie, and them. And of course it's Ryan. Ryan Stills. And then Nick Squires back there. So they both compete in IPL.
All vegans.
All the vegans, yeah. Like half of this is vegans. Yeah. Which is funny.
Smooth 320 is 705.
Yeah.
It'd be good enough to be like, all right, cool.
It's orange.
I know, yeah, but I can't eat it even though it's orange. So I think I said in the last video that I like to roll my back into the ball because foam rollers take space and these don't really. So.
Originally, it's for lacrosse.
What?
For lacrosse.
Yeah, but I don't know what lacrosse is. I'm not American. Something where you throw these, I guess.
Not really.
And a bunch of white bros really like to do it in college.
I've never had.
No, it's new.
This is not new.
Yes. Because previously it was Inzer, yeah.
I remember, okay. Yeah, I think Inzer is stiffer. They're about the same. Inzer is a little longer, a little stiffer. A7 is fine. Although I'm gonna get tight. I got tight, like short and long stiff ones, and I think those are the best. They're really good. But kind of, if it's one of the good approved brands, it's the same difference. I like A7. Everything else is the same, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, my socks are different. Check out these socks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they say vegan strong, Plantbuilt. Just like my hoodie. It's all gonna be disgusting after today. It's gonna be so gross. All right, what do we got for warm-ups? Oh, I'm eating jerky, vegan jerky. These are one of our sponsors, by the way. These guys, thanks to them, we can do this. They're one of, I think, 5 companies that sponsor Vegan Strong Plantbuilt. And it's really yummy. No cholesterol, lots of protein, good source of fiber. So, look at the macros. And these are small bags that usually get big, right? So 1 fat, 1 carb, 7 protein. I mean, come on. So, yeah, I dig it. Uni soy.
Come on, Michael. Hey, making it look easy. That's a new world record.
Is it hard for you when you compete and make a video or Instagram?
I think it works well with my ADHD.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think I always have to be like talking to everybody, doing everything. So I guess multitasking is usually not a thing with people, and it's probably not a thing like when you're talking and reading and following directions. But if you're doing like things with your hands and fidgeting or like, you know what I mean, and then talking, then it kind of works. So I feel like this because it's like I'm just holding the button. I'm not actually really thinking. I'm just watching and holding the button, and then I have it in my memories. So it's fine.
Because I know the sportsmen who, if they compete, they didn't use some of telephone or not making video because it's
Distracting.
yes.
Yeah, there's such long breaks between like everything that I don't think that's the case with me. I used to be like that, but not really anymore. Like I'm talking to you and I'm tagging everybody on Insta and like, see, it's already done, and it's already gonna be on my story, and boom, 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 boom.
What's about preparing to this competition?
I knew that I was coming here starting like spring, maybe winter. I think the conversation started in like winter and even end of fall. Like after we competed last year, we're like, all right, it'd be dumb to not make this happen again. Let's make our sponsors happy. Let's make sure we train well and have our shit together and hopefully recruit more good athletes to come represent and be even bigger and even louder, because the only reason why we do this is activism. You know, the sponsors paid for like some of our media team and like filming and production and like hotel. I paid for my own flights, I buy my own food. I think they got like dinner for the celebratory dinner for us tomorrow, but I'm not sure, but I think before when Vegan Strong just started, they were doing it for their own money, just for activism, just to show that vegans do not have to be skinny. Vegans can get enough protein. You don't have to be cruel. You can be compassionate and also be a strong athlete and compete on a national level or international level. So that is our only goal. So prep started pretty early for this year because we knew we were coming back. I think in the winter, maybe early spring, plans solidified, and everybody was like, all right, are you in? Are you in? We knew who was in on the roster for all the sports, and yeah, we were rolling. So I competed in some spring meet, I don't remember, and I competed in like a summer meet, just kind of, you know, for fun.
Okay.
Yeah, I competed at Ladies, you were there, Ladies of Steel, right?
Ladies of Steel, yeah.
Right, I competed at Ladies of Steel, you were there, and I did Lioness Sarai's local meet after, I think it was a month and a half ago. So that was like an in-between kind of meet for me. I didn't really like care for hitting anything, but we still deloaded. I still hit a PR on squat and bench, but my PRs are small, you know, they're like 2.5, 5 kilos on every meet, so it's like.
Why your team did you choose this event?
They chose this event because it's a relatively convenient location to get all the athletes. We are an international team, so being close to New York City, I would imagine it is easier when you're coming from like France and Australia and Norway and Canada. So where else do we have athletes from? I don't remember. Yeah, and it is an event with good publicity. Like they have enough. It's not like some small place. So they have an expo. It's a whole weekend. We can all gather, have meeting rooms, find. I think a lot of athletes also live in this area. So there's some athletes who live like on West Coast, around like Seattle area, Portland, and there's a bunch who live here in like New Jersey, Connecticut. I live on East Coast, so I could have driven. Some athletes drove, like bodybuilders especially, because they need to bring their food. Yeah, and the biggest reason is because all sports here are natural. All sports here are tested. I would be shocked if I don't get tested today, so we should.
You are tested today, or?
I should be.
Am I right when you press lightweight, your arch is less?
No, my arch is the same.
The same?
Yeah, my lifts are the same beginning to end. Warm up to heavy. I mean, I try to make them the same. If they don't look the same, it's because my form breaks at heavy weight. Not because I try to make it different. Yeah, good lifters, everything they do in the same movement looks the same.
Where is your foam roller today?
At home.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I flew. I drove to the other van. I flew here. I have like no things.
Typical situation when you buy inner sleeves.
Oh yeah.
The inserts?
Do your
Or no?
Yeah. For your calves. So close.
What did you get it? Just 1 pound.
I was over on the side where.
How much you? Come on. You got it. I'm gonna hit one.
Gotta double check my attempts. Just one more time. Just one more time. So we got 85, 90, 92 and a half.
I need to know about what do you think about the level of today athletes?
Athleticism? Yeah.
Yes.
The level of athletes in powerlifting, I honestly did not really watch people who are not on our team. I watched Plantbuilt athletes, and they all were stellar. Like, they got the majority of their lifts. I did not see, I think Ryan missed like one bench, and maybe Brittany missed one bench and Danielle, but everybody else just got their lifts like this. You know, I missed one deadlift, but it was still 7.5 more from last year. So yeah, we put up a really good show. I think a lot of people are really surprised, and that's kind of the factor that we're striving for, is that people see that you can be strong as hell on plants. Plants have all the protein you need. Yeah, it's definitely important for our team and for vegan competitors to be known as drug-free athletes, because if you look at the comments, like 90% of comments just on, you know, YouTube and Facebook and everywhere, you'll see the keyboard warriors and, you know, the bacon lovers be like, oh, you'll be stronger if you eat bacon. Oh, you're on steroids. And we're like, we're tested. We're competing at one of the biggest natural events in the nation, in the world. I don't know. Like you said, Mr. America has been juxtaposed against the events like Olympia or any other places where they do not test, because they do here, and athletes know that, organizers know that, spectators know that. So it is very important, and when people write that stuff on the internet, like, it doesn't have any value. Well, it doesn't, comments don't really have much value anyways, but like people who know Mr. America, they're gonna be like, yeah, whatever, man.
Karina.
Alright,
Here we go, here we go. Get behind her. Start. Press. Back. All right, 76.
So it was an opener. It felt like an opener. Oh, I need to get weight.
I don't really stepped up.
Vincent be followed by.
I thought it was you, man. Oh, okay. All right.
She's attempting 90 kilograms, she's 198 pounds, ladies and gentlemen. Start! Press! Nice and smooth. Outstanding. Good lift right there. Over to the final lap.
Yay! Thank you! Yay! Let's go tell him to more weight.
I know, Alexander, you're ready. I know that. It's okay. It's okay. You're gonna get your shot.
Fine, let's do 92.5.
203
What
pounds
about
for the
second
17-year-old.
attempt?
Let's hear it. 17.
It was easy.
Push your big weight.
I think the bench is really nice and non-slippery. I think it's an ER bench if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, the lift off was good. I don't know. I think the majority of the factor in my good feeling today is because it was a 24-hour weigh-in, and I ate like a monster yesterday.
Wow, making it
I
look
had
easy.
calories and everything. In drinks, I
That's a
don't
good lift
normally
for
have
Alexander.
drinks with calories like juices
Vincent's
and everything.
coming up. Vincent's
I had
followed by
cake,
Angelo,
appetizer,
Daniel,
fries,
and then Luke. You're
like
4 out.
quesadilla. I mean,
And then we're gonna start
yeah.
third attempt.
feeling nice and strong and
Eight
fat,
light.
which helps bench.
Bar loaded.
All right, let's do it.
Bar is loaded. Here we go. Ectorina. Lots of passion. Lots of passion. Here we go. 92.5 kilograms. 203 pounds, ladies and gentlemen. Third. Press. Wow, judges say that's good lift. Congratulations, excellent lift. Our 17-year-old.
So, are you excited?
I'm excited I didn't put 95 on, because I probably got 95, but it was a little tough. I think it was a little crooked, yeah?
Yes.
Whatever. Time to rest, put something in my mouth, and where's Jason? Where's your warm?
I have one question for you. What do you think about you can lift more in bench press today or no?
I think I could do 95. I don't know, what do you think? It's hard to tell when you're with the bar. Probably. I really want to go 949 though.
Okay. What's about squat?
Sorry?
What's about squat today? It's a heaviest weight today, or you can do
Yeah,
it more.
squat was PR. I mean, coach says I can do 175. I agree. I ate so much today, I feel really strong. I could have done 175 kilos, yeah, I think so. Bench, also probably 75. Deadlift, we'll see, I guess. But I feel strong. Feeling good.
We need to know more about your results today. What's about squat? First, second, and
Right.
third.
So squats opened with 157.5, and then I did 167.5 and 172.5. Coach said I had 175 in the tank, which I believe it was a 24-hour weigh-in. So I just ate everything in my sight yesterday. It was great. Carved up ate some nice fatty vegan junk food, which I don't normally eat, but I think that played in my favor. So the push events were strong, squat was strong, bench was strong. I probably had 95 in the tank, but it's really hard to tell because my sticking point is at the bottom. So after I paused, like I watched the video of my third bench, you know, it basically just went up. But the thing is, it's really hard to tell because if, let's say, I got the weight that was too much, I would have paused and it would have just not really gone up at all. Like I would have gotten it up like an inch and like that's it. So it either goes or it doesn't with bench. And I was also afraid to put more on the bar for bench because we are using a squat bar and my elbows are lower than they are with a stiff bar. So my elbows were not happy about training with squat bar this prep at all. So yeah, happy with squat, happy with bench. Bench was 85, 90, 92 and a half.
My name is Katya Gorbacheva. Weight total body lab. I guess I'm a part of Vegan Strong Plantbuilt today, as always.
That's good. Good job.
I'm hiding.
So, what's your plan for deadlift today?
Let's see. I'm starting at 170. I'm pretty sure it's 180, 185. After that, coach says I can do 190 easy, but it's deadlift bar. So I'm just gonna see how 180 goes, and then go from there. Yeah. 170, 180, 185.
I don't understand this text.
Oh, you don't understand this text?
Yes.
Well, you better learn some Cyrillic, man. It may help you in the future. You know, learn Chinese, learn Russian. Just learn languages, bro.
Okay.
Just checking my warm-ups. I got 4 warm-ups left. And unfortunately, one of my friends asked me if I'm gonna make 1,000 pounds. And I calculated so that may get to my head a little bit. So if I deadlift 190, I'll get 1,000 pounds. The coach says I'm ready for 190, but like I said, we'll see how second attempt goes and then decide. So.
Looks good?
Yeah, it's a little far from my thighs. I'll try to scratch it more on the platform. I really scratched my leg last time when I was training. Thank you.
For Katie. That trainer coming up, Daniel and Vincent. Katie is 170 kilograms. Our spot is loaded. She's so ready. Let's get it going. Let's get behind her. 180 kilograms, almost 400 pounds, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it. Let's get it. Oh, nice try. Give her a hand, everybody. Give her a hand.
So,
You have a little...
set my back properly.
Yes.
I mean,
But
I could have tried to like fought it all the way up, but there was no point because I wouldn't have locked out my lats and my shoulders anyways.
Actually, I think the stiff bar is more comfortable for you.
Yeah. Just because that's what I train with. So this is harder for me to set.
Yeah, I know.
It's okay, I'll get on the next one.
So,
One more.
finally,
Yes.
what do you think about your competition today, your result today? Are you
Well,
happy or no?
One more lift. I mean, clearly I'm not happy that I didn't get a 180 deadlift because
8 for 9, yeah?
that was a no-brainer. So yeah, if I get the next one, it'll be 8 for 9. I hope I get the next one. It'll be kind of embarrassing if I don't because it would be 15 kilos less than my max. But I don't feel tired or anything. It's just about being patient, off the floor, as always, and set my back and push
Today
it.
your total is
Yo, don't talk about my total. I didn't do my third attempt. Go away.
Passion on the platform. Here we go. Total body lap pounder. Here we go. Come on, Frank, let's get it. Judges say, that's a good one. Outstanding job.
Deadlift. 170 to start. It was fine. But I'm pretty sure I rushed all my deadlifts and it was further from the legs. I normally after a good deadlift, like you'll see a little bit of red here, but normally like there'll be marks from nails. Like if I don't have like nail scratches here, you know, from hook grip, that means the deadlift was not close enough to my thighs. So I'm pretty sure I rushed it, hunched a little, and 180 on the second attempt was not good. My back just kept rounding. I guess I could have had a really ugly lockout because I really wanted to go 9 for 9, but... Привет. Спасибо большое. Осторожно.
oh yep.
Yeah, so, I mean, 170 was an opener. All my openers are easy. 180, well, 170 was 2.5 kilos less than last year's PR, so I guess good job me. Because yes, it was easy and it was on a noodle, sausage, hot dog deadlift bar. Fuck the deadlift bar. 180, second attempt. Horrible. I didn't finish it because I didn't want to like hitch with my thighs and just, you know, it's. I probably could have locked it out. The third attempt, I was like, all right, I'm locking this out no matter what. So yes, it was ugly. No, I didn't hitch, and I did lock it out. I got one red light on the side for probably up and down movement on lockout, which I sometimes do because lockout is my sticking point. But you know what? I'll take it. It was what's the total? Let's see. Let's do the total. 172.5 plus 92.5 plus 180 is 445 kilos, which is
But your best result is
980 pounds. That's my best total so far. Yeah, so not mad about it.
okay.
Yeah. We got 2 minutes and it's
Actually-
time to go. We got 2 minutes and it's time to go.
Okay. So, what's your plan for next competitions in this year?
No, this year I'm chilling. No competitions this year. I am going to just do some random shit for the next 2 weeks. I'm gonna go to do a vegan festival in Chattanooga. I'm gonna have my sister who came here. I'm gonna eat and sleep and hang out and probably work a little bit more on processing all this content that we've created here. I may not even like lift as much. I may like swim and hike and whatever. So yeah, the week after meets, I usually do nothing. I mean, nothing in the gym or nothing with the bar. If I go to the gym, I'll do like shoulders or something, hip thrusts, I don't know, something that I don't usually get to do. Usually just the exercises that I really like from my bodybuilding past or whatever my friends want to do. Yeah, and in 2 weeks, I'll probably get to the gym. Maybe in the week, but I'll see. Probably in 2 weeks because my season's usually like spring to fall. I guess now it's fall. September, October. Damn, it's October. Yeah, so my season's like starts springish. if I compete next year. I honestly don't really feel like competing until I put like more and more on the bar. But my coach is like, gotta get 1 or 2 a year, not to lose the feeling of the platform. So I'm like, all right, screw it. So.
Okay, and the last question. You are 31. What do you think about your age with powerlifting? Do you have a problem with your age? Because I am 33 and I have a problem because I'm not 20.
Yeah, I wish I started sooner, but I don't have a problem with it. And Alexi told me that women have a little bit more of like a leeway. You can lift longer, older. And I don't know, I see a lot of older athletes, bodybuilding, powerlifting, CrossFit, strongman, anything. I feel like if you're healthy, if you're vegan,
Oh my.
if you eat well, if you don't do stupid shit to break yourself randomly, then you can be fine. You have more of a longevity in any sport.
Why powerlifting best sport in the world?
Because it's honest and it's like ego boosting kind of, but like in a
Ego lifting.
it's ego boosting, but not like in a very superficial way. It's ego boosting, I guess, in like a more I don't know, more objective way. That sounds horrible. You don't have to put that in.
And Katya Gorbacheva, first place.
Yay! That was very close. I appreciate it.
Excellent job today. I love your passion.
Ladies and gentlemen, feel free to come up and take pictures in front of the banner on behalf of the FPL and the Kingdom. We thank you for coming out today. We're going to have a bench press